I sat down with a local political analyst and former Virginia delegate for a candid conversation. We take a closer look at what's important to the voters, the impact of the state's general election, and the importance of independent voters. When it comes to Virginia voters, we know that things like the economy, reproductive rights, crime, those are all things that are top of mind for them. But when you think about it, what do you think is going to be a major driver when it comes to voters for this election?
If we're talking today, it's the craziness across the river in Washington, D.C. Everybody's watching what's happening in Congress. If we're talking overall, economy remains to be number one. And of course, with women, it is reproductive rights at this point.
If Republicans can maintain control of the House, but if they flip the Senate, I wanted to talk about some of the larger implications politically for the state of Virginia. How would that all unfold?
The election in general this year is really a determining factor if Virginia is reliably blue or is it back to being a purple swing state. Was the Youngkin election an outlier of one Republican who was able to utilize issues such as parents' rights and school issues and worked for him? Or is this now a change, and is the electorate going to continue to elect Republicans on these issues?
You said it's the independents. This is where the election's going to be won and lost.
The question is going to be, was the Youngkin election 2 years ago a one-time outlier? Can Republicans win individually? He proved that they can. The question now is, can Republicans win as a team? And can he transfer the goodwill, the political credit that he has and that he created in the last 2 years to other political candidates? The jury's still out on that. However, early indications are not looking good for Youngkin and the Republican team.
And while Youngkin's focus may be to get control of the General Assembly, if he's successful, some big-name donors think he could be the next GOP nominee for president in 2024. We told you earlier this month some of the biggest Republican donors in the country met in Virginia Beach for a retreat to try to push Youngkin into the presidential primary race. Gayle King and the team on CBS Mornings pushed Youngkin on that today.
Americans are dissatisfied with their choices for president. We understand donors have approached you to potentially run as a Republican. Can you confirm that?
Well, we have our biggest elections in Virginia in 8 days, and we have been really focused there. I have been in Virginia, not in Iowa, not in New Hampshire, not in South Carolina. I am focused on Virginia.
But the question, Governor, the question was, have donors approached you, and are you thinking about it? That's all. Yes, Gayle, they've approached me. No, they haven't. No, I'm not thinking about it.
Gayle, they've approached me, and I have been focused on Virginia, and everybody knows it because I've said it so frequently for the last year.
All right, still not given an answer there. Governor Youngkin also spoke this morning about the violence in the Middle East and responding to the increase in anti-Semitism and anti-Islamic threats across the U.S.